Hi, Shannon. I'm Juliet with Celeb Secrets. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, great. So excited that the show is finally going to be airing on Peacock. You need to tell me what the emotions are like leading up to the big day.
Oh my gosh, I mean, it's really exciting. I think after the premiere and after we've had this like giant kind of communal experience, now I've like really settled into the excitement and yeah, I think I'm really excited for people to just see what we've made for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you need to tell me a little bit more about your character, Etta. Like what made
Yeah.
you really want to take on this role and what really spoke to you for this character?
Oh my gosh. I mean, Etta is so dynamic. Like she is badass. She's incredibly smart. She has a huge heart and loves her family. And it was just such a rainbow of a character. It's the dream of any actor to get to dive into something like that. And so for me, yeah, just reading her off the page, which, that's a testament to the writing. She was already so nuanced and layered. And so it made it easy to want to be part of it just by reading the script.
Absolutely. And I
Yeah.
feel like she goes from feeling lost to suddenly having this intense sense of purpose. So I want to know how you personally tapped into that shift without giving too much away.
No, that's such a beautiful question. I mean, yeah, I think I really resonated with her being young and not knowing what she wants and kind of being in that early 20s phase where you're like, what do I want to major in? What is my role in this world? And so, that part of it was easy to tap into because I've been there, but and I feel like I'm always there constantly. But as far as finding purpose, I don't know, it was in the script that this horrific thing happens to her, and then from there it becomes clear, and it that one was just tapping into the pain of what she's experiencing and the guilt and shame and going from there.
Totally, totally. And you guys filmed in Miami. You
We
need to
did.
tell me. Yeah, I feel like just that city as a whole is a character in itself. So tell me, what was it like being in Florida and how did it kind of shape your performance for this
Oh
role?
my gosh, I love these questions, Julia.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
I'm from South Florida, which is kind of
Okay.
yeah. I'm from there. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I grew up there, and so for me, shooting there was like a real big homecoming.
Yeah.
It felt like a miracle that this is my first TV job, and so to get to do it on a character who is like such a rainbow of a character, and then to be kind of like parading through Miami, seeing South Beach, seeing Wynwood, seeing like all of these places that I kind of grew up going to, but making new memories there and getting to live the dream was, yeah, it was so special. And then to share it with people that have become family to me, like our cast is so close, our crew is so close, we do karaoke nights together, like we had such a great time. So to share that in my hometown was so special.
That's incredible. But you need to tell me more about the stunt training that you did.
Oh, girl. Yeah, the stunt training, it was such a blast.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was so into stunts. Like I've always been sporty growing up, but there was something really awesome about learning how to drive a boat and learning how to wield a gun convincingly and learning how to do combat training. Like all of that stuff was so interesting. It's like dancing, and I'm kind of like weird with my body. And so to get like really in touch with it,
Yeah.
and have it be for something like this was so awesome. It was, yeah, big learning curve for me, but we got there.
Okay. Okay. Is there an episode that you really cannot wait for people to see or an episode that you were most proud of that you filmed?
Oh, honestly, I'm really proud of the pilot. That was such a big labor of love. And, we're shooting in Florida. There's helicopters, there's boat chases, there's explosions. Like it was really something where we as a crew and as a cast had to come together and say, okay, we're going to do this. And we're going to do it like we mean it. And so I'm so proud of that first episode because we kind of like shot out like a cannon, and for us to have melded so much so quickly and for it to come out the way that it did, it's like, oh my God, I'm so proud of it because I know like what went into it.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm assuming this probably challenged you a little bit. And how did it kind of pursue you to be the best actor that you are now?
It did challenge me, and I felt a huge responsibility to give it all I have. And yeah, it pushed me in that, it required more than than a role has ever required of me. And so, yeah, I prepared in all of the ways that I knew how and tried new things and worked very closely with my coach, Jamie Carroll, who's wonderful. And so it takes a village, you know. I have my partner who was a support system, and the rest of the cast it really felt like I was linking arms with everybody. So I felt, while it was this huge thing, I felt like I was being held so delicately in the hands of the people around me, which was really special.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to know about this dynamic with Lovely and Stanley because it is so unique. What makes that found family feel more real or even stronger than the traditional family ties?
You know, I think what makes it really special is that it's a choice, you know,
Okay.
and these characters are flawed, and they have this thing that's brought them together, which, you know, they trauma bonded, but they're choosing to stay in each other's lives just by, and you know, I love Etta, but she makes some knee-jerk choices that would make anybody question why they'd hang around her. And so for Lovely and Stanley to choose her and to choose to be around her through that and love her through that is so deep. And for them to be, you know, not related by blood, and to still form a bond that is so deep is really special.
Yeah, yeah. And lastly, we are celeb secrets. So maybe any fun behind the scenes secrets from filming the show that we wouldn't know just by watching it.
A fun behind the scenes secret. You wouldn't know that Carrie Elwes does a really mean Elvis impression when he's doing karaoke. Like,
Okay.
if you get to talk to him, ask him about that. He's so good at
Okay.
it. He's really kick-ass. Sorry if I'm cursing, but he's really awesome at karaoke. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And if you could describe this series in 3 words, what would these 3 words be?
My 3 words would be dangerous, would be heart, and action.